Hey guys, another video here. This is going to be more of about the software that I use, Logic. Um, but I think the topic I want to do this one on is how I kind of um, the sounds that I use on Logic, and also how I kind of build a sound structure, um, writing a song. I think I enjoy writing music whenever I'm passionate, um, whenever I'm in the moment, I write music. Um, yeah, whenever I feel inspired. But I want to show you guys kind of. This is a song that I've worked on, and I don't think I've released it yet, but it's a Spanish song. It's not called Besa un Corazón Roto, but I think the proper name would be Corazón Roto. Um, I wrote this song. I did all the recordings here, obviously. Um, so I want to kind of play a little bit of it, and then we'll talk about it a bit afterwards. So I'm gonna try to search for the chorus here. And before we proceed, this song is not official. It still needs a lot of work. It needs mastering and it needs mixing. So if anything feels a little off, don't judge me on it. I'm still working on it. Okay, let's try to look for the chorus so you guys can listen to it. Nunca tú lo ves, yo lo sé. Right about here. Besa un corazón roto para que tú sepas ser feliz. Dicen que hay otro a tu lado. Dile que te haga ser feliz como yo te vi. Alright, so that was the chorus of the song. Um, it's a love song, obviously, Spanish song. The inspiration behind the song was, to be honest, with all transparency, might be a little strange, but actually was this song was actually in one of my dreams. Um, believe it or not, I dreamed up the chorus. I think the chorus. Someone was singing this song. I don't know what exactly happened, but when I woke up, I was like, "Whoa! Like, where is this song from? Where is that?" And it inspired me to obviously um, complete the song and write it. So the dream I had was like the only thing I heard was Besa un corazón roto para que yo sepa ser feliz. The chorus is what I had. So I kind of built the song around that. Um, we can start talking about um, what would be good. Guitar. Yeah. Sometimes every case is different when you start recording. Sometimes you can start with the piano, with the drums. However, for this particular song, I started recording the melody with the acoustic guitar. So let's hear that. I'm gonna try to track this to the chorus. And I'm gonna solo it here. These two are the. So that's the chorus and the acoustic guitar. I like to use this on Logic Pro. It's called Natural Stereo. it's this effect. Um, it just gives you very like natural, bright guitar sound, which I really like. Um, so yeah, I tracked all the guitar as you can see, and I have little arrangements here as well that I'm gonna solo. Um, of course acoustic guitar that I did throughout, like ending, maybe parts that I messed up, maybe little add-ons like I did here, um, and yeah, let's see what can we do, what can we show. Oh, this has to be the drums here. Okay. Um, these here are my drums, and I'm gonna solo them with the acoustic guitar. So we can actually, I'm gonna solo them without the acoustic guitar so we can hear them by themselves. And again, I'm not a pro. This mix is not done as well, but um, this is something that just a basic standard, you know, drum mics that's gonna pick up the sound. So let's try to play that. I think we should go a little more back. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm not sure what this is here. Probably one of the drums too. Cymbal 1 here. Um, maybe I don't know. Let's hear it. I don't know what it is. Uh, I guess I have to go back. Oh, okay. I guess it's a little cymbal ride that I did separately to start the song. And this one, I'm assuming it's the same thing, or maybe a little different. Combining both kind of create a different sound. Maybe I used the ride here, and then I used the crash here. So yeah, feel free to be creative with your music, with your sound. Incorporate different. Like there, I used the crash, and I used I think the ride to kind of give that little end to it, little cymbal, a slide. Modern stack. This has to be the bass. Let's see. Oh yeah. For here, I did not use um, I did not use a amp. Um, I connected my bass guitar to my interface, and the interface I used the Modern Stack um, software on Logic. Um, it has some squeeze, some drive. I guess you can kind of mix the amp and the direct input to kind of get like a blend of sound. Um, Something that just sounds kind of good, not too produced, and just kind of give it a little different sound on that. The lows here, you got your highs, you got your gain. Um, yeah, this is kind of something that I would use, the Modern Stack. Um, we have another Modern Stack. Maybe I doubled up the bass. Maybe the bass was not loud enough. I do not remember, but I used the Modern Stack sound. I'm not sure what this Audio 27 is. Oh, it's the electric guitar. Yeah. So all of these are electric guitar. for this particular part here, I had a buddy help me out with the sound. He brought his amp over. Shout out to Felix. Um, he brought his amp over. We mic'd the amp, and I mean the sound that it resonates. He has a nice Fender, nice amp. I can tell. I mean, when we mic this amp and listening to it now, the sound is much better than using a digital sound from your laptop, from your software. So 10 out of 10 for that. And then I want to show the solo that he did, I think, towards the end. I love it. Let's hear that. All right, it's coming. Okay. Right here, yeah. Okay. Okay, that little solo, you will hear it. Yes, I love the song. Um, yeah, I mean, way better than using the software. I use some chimes coming down here. Little flare, little percussion. The grand piano, Yamaha grand piano, another software instrument on Logic. Awesome, I use it all the time. That's another one here. Now these are the vocals here, from here coming down. I'm an okay singer. I'm not the best. I'm still learning, still practicing every day, trying to become better. But I did a lot of takes. I did like the verse, chorus, bridge, and then I did some add-ons here. Like I did like the first voice, second voice, third voice, just to kind of give it a little flare up, to kind of play around with it to see how it sounds. And maybe I'll redo these, just because I don't know. I feel like I can do better, but I'll see. Let's play. I don't want to just isolate the vocals by themselves. I want to give maybe the acoustic guitar. And then the vocals, I guess we can kind of do that. Start here. Estás, ya no sabes qué hacer, ya no hay nada que ver, te dije. As you can hear there's the main voice, but there's the back vocals as well. I try to kind of like play around with it. Nothing is official, right? But just so you kind of get an idea of what maybe you want to do with your project. You want to add some back vocals and really brighten up the chorus, or the one of the verses, or the bridge, or add a low voice and add, give it some flair with that. So I'm gonna let it play out. Estás, ya no sabes qué hacer, ya no hay nada que ver, te dije, no habrá otro mejor. Yo lo fui, te mostré tu soberbia, eso fue, espero que te dé lo mejor.
Besar un corazón roto para que yo sepa ser feliz. Dicen que hay otro a tu lado, dile que te haga ser feliz como yo te di.
Yeah, so, and I like to use bright vocals because um, I think my voice is kind of in the middle. Um, I don't know how to explain that a little better, but my highs, I need, I need more work on my highs. Like, I wish my range was a little better on my highs. So, to kind of compensate with that, sometimes I like to use the bright vocals here because it gives me kind of like that range that I don't really have. I think I'm okay on the lows, on the mids, but that highs, sometimes you want that highs, to brighten up your vocals. Um, so that's why I use that. This is kind of my mix here for this song, but for each song is going to be different. Um, some reverb, lows. I brought the mids down. I brought the highs kind of a little bit up. Um, Echo a little bit. Some compression, the ratio, the ambience here. So yeah, I mean, guys, if you guys have a software like Logic, play around with these. Play around with them. There's so much sound you can get from these. Um, as you can tell, all my recordings that I've done here are pretty much from, well, not, I would say like half for this particular song. Like the Yamaha Grand Piano is a software that comes with Logic. The Bright Vocals comes in Logic. The chimes, um, the custom cabs, um, not the drums, the natural stereo guitar comes in Logic. So, um, yeah, Logic is awesome. And what else can we talk about here? Yeah, so this is like a structure of the song, something that I would use, and how I would kind of, all the software that I use when I record. Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Um, is there any other instrument that I'm missing? Um, no, this is, what is this? Oh yeah, electric guitar. Some chimes here. I want to see what I did for chimes. I forgot, but let's play it. There you go. So I did a little chime work there, kind of like before it hits, before the dynamics go down to like a softer. I want to play a little behind.
Como yo te vi. Besa un corazón roto para que.
I love it. Yeah, chimes are also in there. I mean, there's endless instruments that you can find on Logic. Um, yeah, so this is something that I haven't released yet, but um, just a demo that I've recorded, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the software that I use, um, what I work with, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good day, guys.